Yeah. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakwadash. Want to give all praise and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well, to the elder apostles in Connecticut, to the bishops, the priests, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds, preaching in truth and sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, the elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom, to you sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. Shalom, this your brother Ram Yahawada, out here on the highways and the byway once more, going into what? The determination of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, man. Ultimately, this whole thing, everything that's going on in the earth, the Most High is the author of this movie, of this film. He's the director, right? Theos, the Lord is the director of his own movie, man. This life that you call life, that you think you got decisions, you don't have any decisions. Every decision that you make is orchestrated by the Most High, man. Right? So this whole thing with so-called Trump getting in office, it's all orchestrated from the Most High. That he will be in office, and Lord willing, it'll bring in that World War III, man. Right? So we hoping that this World War III kicks off. Right? Says Slovakia. Yeah. So Revelation chapter 9, verse 11, it says, Revelation chapter 9, verse 11, and they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit. So ultimately, that's what they reference Trump to. Trump is supposed to be like their guardian angel. He's like their Messiah, right? He's the one who's gonna come and basically save the Edomite kingdom, right? This is how all these people are seeing Trump, right? As their king, as an angel, right? And it tells you that the scripture tells you that Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. Be not marveled, right? Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. It says, and they had a king over them, which is an angel of the bottomless pit. And the bottomless pit meaning what? Europe, right? Europe is the bottomless pit because nothing comes out of Europe, right? All the minerals and things have to come from somewhere else to go into Europe, right? The bottomless pit, right? The only thing that does it causes them to even be like America, because they transform America to be like Europe, where it's just a consuming nation. All it does is just consume, and don't create anything, right? Like Europe make great cars, but even the metal that goes for creating cars don't come out of Europe, even though they make great cars, right? Like the BMW, the Mercedes, the Volvo, they make great cars, but none of the metal actually comes out of Europe. So Europe is basically the bottomless pit, right? Okay, so 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14, marvel not, for Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. So yeah, that's dealing with this American system, man. Right? America said that they were believers in the Bible, but when it comes to find out, they don't believe in the Most High. Man, their God is oil, guns, and diamonds, right? Right? Or gold, oil, and destruction, right? That's their God, man. It says, marvel not, for Satan has transformed himself. Marvel not, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Salakia. It says, therefore it is a great thing if the ministers also. So yeah, what Salakia says, marvel not, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also transformed as the ministers of righteousness, right? So there's this place that they tell you that it's about Christianity and they love God and everything is good and they care about you and they love you and God cares for everybody, when that's all make-believe, man, right? Their God do not love everybody, man. So when we come out here and tell them the truth that, yeah, you're right, God doesn't love everybody. There's a particular people that God actually hates, man, right? Now we're the hate group. No, you said God doesn't love everything. We're gonna agree. We're gonna agree with you, even though your statement, your sentiments, or the things that come out of your mouth says that God loves everything. But the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in your actions. Your actions don't show that God loves everybody, right? Because you have silly stories, make-believe stories saying that black people are mud people. So the people that's dark, the reason why they don't have a soul, but come to find out, hey, we're the one who the Lord is looking for, man. So therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also transformed as ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works, right? So their works has been what? The rape, rob, and murder you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. So you could rape, rob, and murder and expect to go to heaven? You expect it? You know what I'm saying? How is that? You're gonna rape, rob, and murder and then still stand on stolen land and then be the so-called judges in a stolen land? How can you be a judge? How can you be the police? Who's the police? The police. When you're a criminal, who's gonna police this criminal that's just running rampant across America and across the world, rape, robbing little children, man. Right? We know with all the missing children go to, as far as the missing children that you see on Walmart. You go on Walmart and you see the missing children. They're at the Bohemian Grove. The dead bones is somewhere in the Bohemian Grove, most likely, right? Allegedly, right? Says, and I say again, let no man think. Let no man think me a fool. Yeah, see? Hey, let no man think of me as a fool. Man, because we know what's going down, man. And again I say, let no man think me a fool, if otherwise, yet as a fools receive me, that I may boast myself a little. Right? And that's the what, be carnal, right? And in this lifestyle, it's all about boasting yourself, right? It's Revelations, Salakia. Revelation? Salakia. Thought it was in. Chicago, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, I was right. Revelation. Okay, Khan, I just need to go down further. Salakia. It says Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. Right, matter of fact, let's before we even get, right, because I was speaking, this is what I was saying, right, because you know, it says Revelation chapter 13, verse 9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity, right? So you know, you come with your fake ministers, you can pretend like you believe in God, right? But if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. It's saying maybe, let's vote. No, it says you shall go into captivity. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, right? So that's what we're ultimately patiently waiting for, man, right? And I beheld another beast came up out of the earth, and he had two horns, right? This is what I was getting into right here, right? Because Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. And he said, don't marvel that his ministers going into the false prophets, right? Which is going into the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church, created all you false prophets, all you other churches, right? No matter what thing you come from as Christianity or Christians, so-called Christians, right? Which you are anti-Messiah, right? Because the Messiah came looking a certain particular way, came out of a certain particular people, man, right? And you'll say some things like, that doesn't matter what he looked like. Well, the scriptures say otherwise, man. It says if you don't believe on him as the scriptures have said, then the scriptures just give you a quick little understanding of what the Lord looked like, man. Right? So it says, but he that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth by the sword, or killeth with the sword, Salakia, must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, here's the point what I was making, like I said. And I beheld another beast came up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, right? Speaking like the Christian church, talking about 1983 is the year of the Bible, and we're really great Bible-believing Americans, right? And God loves everybody, right? God loves everybody except for if you're so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. God loves everybody until it comes down to you, right? But come to find out, hey, God only loves you, right? He don't love these other nations, especially Edom, right? The self-proclaimed so-called white man, the Lord hates, right? That's why he wants to spin that narrative off on you, right? Transforming himself into ministers of righteousness, spinning a bunch of lies, man. Right? Says, with two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, right? And that's ultimately what this guy is doing, man. Right? He's through Trump. Trump is about to start speaking as a dragon, man. They say they're talking about bringing in capital punishment, man. Right? On a high level. Right? And he exercises all the power of the first beast, right? Which is the Roman Empire, right? Before him, and causeth the earth, and causeth the earth and them that which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right? Which that's what we're in. We're in Rome 2.0. America, Babylon the Great, NATO, EU, and America. Rome 2.0. Right? It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire to come down from heaven, and the earth, come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, right? So it goes with the fat boy and little man back in Hiroshima, Nagasaki, which when you go into it, it was a lot more places in Japan that they destroyed than just the two cities that more than just Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They were doing all sorts of experimentations to kill, basically so-called Negroes, right? That were so-called Japanese Negroes they were actually killing out, right? But no, allegedly, right? So basically, you know, this is the time. Shalakia, stays low, slow. But basically, this is the time of World War III, man. Shalakia, matter of fact, let me get back to that. Did I finish that? Oh, let me finish it. Yeah. So Revelation chapter 9, verse 11, and they had a king over them, which is an angel of the bottomless pit, right? Which is Europe, right? Whose name in the Hebrew is Apollyon. No. In the Hebrew is Daban. In the Hebrew tongue, Abadan, and in the Greek tongue, but in the Greek tongue, have his name Apollyon, right? Woe, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter, right? Going into that was the first woe back in World War I, right? Which was the cause of a lot of deaths in order to get the small hats into that land of Israel. But they didn't necessarily get it at that time. But those are things that had to take place. Why? Because it was Bible prophecy that the first woe, right, the World War I had to happen, right? It says, Revelation chapter 11, verse 11, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the most high power, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, enter into them, right? Into the elect, man. During the time of Abba Bibbins, right? Right? Came back and brought this truth into fruition, back into the earth, man. Right? And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So we're talking about these elites, man. So this is why Trump is speaking about the prophets of doom, which is speaking about us, right? He's trying to convince you that he can stop World War III, but we're telling you it's Bible prophecy. You ain't gonna be able to stop World War III. World War III is nicking at your heels, man. Ultimately, right? To bring down your system, man. To trip you up and bring you down. To bring in the new kingdom, the kingdom of righteousness, the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Right? It says, and the same hour was there a great earthquake, right? Which is talking about the hypersonic missile that's about to hit this place, man. It's going to cause a great earthquake what Russia's going to send. what North Korea is going to send upon this place, right? And the 10th part of the city fell, right? Which is talking about America. America's in 10 FEMA zones, right? Or 10, what do you call it? Because you got your area code. They're in 10 area code. Your area codes are 10 zones or 10 FEMA zones, right? So that's this place. America's going to fall through that great hypersonic missile that's going to come on this place, right? It says, and in the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men, and 7,000, right, which means completion, right, a complete amount of number of you wicked, right, even you wicked Israelites, right, 66.6% of you Israelites, 2/3 are going to be destroyed here in Babylon the Great, man, right? And it says, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory unto the power most high Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai of heaven. Right? Because that's the thing to come. But the Lord's speaking of it as it already happened. Why? Because that's all we got to do. We got to endure to the end, man. Right? We're here to endure to the end. It says, because it's already happened. We already, they had Christianity. They got a song called "We Have the Victory," right? And that's pretty much it's true, right? But they don't have the victory. It's plantation Christianity, man. They're far off. They err not knowing the scriptures, right? But it says the second woe, right, which is World War II, has already came. So the second woe's happened. The second woe is past. So now we know where we at, man. We know what time we're living in. The second woe is past, right? During the time of so-called Adolf Hitler and all those things, Project Paperclip, when they took half of the scientists went to Russia, the other half to America. That's what entered that space race. So now you know what time that we're in, and about around that time that the truth came out, the time that Abba Bibbins and the truth came back into the earth, man, bringing the fathers to the sons and the sons back to the Father, right? Which is very spiritual, that his name was Abba, right? High priest Abba, right? Makes all the sense in the world, man, right? Whether you accept it, believe it or not, hey, it doesn't matter, right? So the second woe is past, and behold, which means feast your eyes, look, pay attention, right? Pay attention to the things that's going on. The Lord said, measure ye the time diligently in itself. So what is going on in this world right now, right? It says, and behold, the third woe comes quickly. So we're already in the time of the third woe, man. We're already in time of World War III, right? It says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were a great voice in heaven saying, the kingdoms, plural, right? So all you so-called rulers of the world, right? It's time for you to get moved out of your power seat, man. Starting with Esau Edom, starting with the self-proclaimed so-called white man, right? The kingdoms of the world are become the kingdoms of our Lord, right? Starting with our Lord, Yahweh Shai, man. Unto King David, unto the 144,000 righteous men out there on the highways and the byways giving forth their body as a living sacrifice, man. The ones that were predestinated before the foundation of the world was laid out, man. Right? So this is a thing that you cannot stop. Right? You can't prevent World War III. Right? This is prophecy, Bible prophecy. Right? The Lord said, and the third woe comes quickly, man. It's something you can't stop. Right? It says, and the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of our Lord Yahweh and of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and he shall reign forever and ever. Right? So we're talking about an everlasting kingdom, man. That the Lord is coming to take down all you kingdoms, man. Right? It says, Daniel chapter 7, verse 9, and I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and hairs of his head is like the pure wool. So there you go. There's another hint of the Ancient of Days, which is the Most High, Yahweh, and who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his son, said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. Right? So the Father has hair of pure wool. Right? And his head, it says, and his head and his hairs. So the head is top of his head, and the hairs on his face, like the pure wool. His throne is like a fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fires. Right, the chariots, man, what you call UFOs or UAPs, man. Right, does exist. Even your government, right, your Pentagon has finally told you that the chariots actually exist. But the chariots are in the Bible, man. The UFOs are in the Bible, which are the vehicles, the chariots, the vehicles of the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, by way, he's going to what? Destroy and save, man. The Lord's going to come with perfect balance upon this place, man. And a fiery stream issued and come forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him. Right, talking about the angels. Right, these are the angels. Right, which there was a video coming out where they had a big chariot over China, and little orbs were coming out of that big chariot. Those are those angels, those thousands and thousands of angels. Right? It's going to come and wreak shop upon this place called planet Earth, man. Right? The Lord's going to clean up the earth, man. It's time for the earth to get a cleansing. Right? Right? It says, minister unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgments, right? See, this is the time that we're coming in, man. And the judgment was set, and the books were opened, right? This is the time that we're living in, man. This is the time that judgment is set, and the books must be opened, man. Right? To call out all your sins, Esau, right? All your atrocities, right? All the things you broke the law, and now we ain't talking about the law of your land, or the things that you've done. We're talking about the laws of the Bible, the laws of the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the laws of the ordinance of the earth, man. You polluted the earth. Let's destroy him that polluted the earth, man. Right? So Joel chapter 3 verse 1, For I beheld, right, means feast your eyes, look, pay attention, in those days and in that time. So this is the days and the time that we're living in, man. The time of the restoration or the redeeming of Yasharahla, man. Right? When I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and I will also gather all the nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat and will plead, right, which means judge, man. The Lord's here he's going to judge you, man. The books are open, man. The judgment is set. This is judgment time, right? And will plead with them there for my people, right? So the Lord says he's bringing back, this is the restoration or the redeeming of Yasharahla, man, of Israel, man, or what they call Israel today, but really in the Hebrew is Yasharahla, man, right? So it says, and I will plead with them there for my people, right? And the Lord ain't talking about everybody in the world. So you're right. God don't love everybody because you showed us in your actions. You tell us God love everybody, but in your action, God don't love everybody, right? So it says, and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So what are you doing in the land of Israel, man? You're parting the Lord's land. You destroyed it. Destroying the part that you so-called was sharing it with the Palestinians, right? Which those are not even the real Palestinians, right? And you're not the real Israelites, but you're in the Lord's land, parting it, bombing the mess out of it, right? It says, and they. Right? Let's get into it because I wasn't even going to do that. And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they may drink, right? And that's the transatlantic slave trade. They traded us for what? Musket guns and wine, right? Or rum, right? They want to say strong drink, right? Watered down strong drink, right? You traded us. And yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre, right? The true Palestine, which are the Hamites, right? Will ye render me a recompense? Right? Which Ishmael, because Ishmael helped too, right? Because we were dealing with the sub-Saharan slave trade. So Ishmael had his part in helping us, right? Because Tyre and Zidon is two African tribes, right? And then all the coast of Palestine, right? Which those are African tribes too. But now we got to give that up to what? To Ishmael, right? Because those are ones who's pretending to be the Palestinians. Is Ishmael, right? Just like they're pretending to be the Egyptians, right? Those are Ishmaelites. Those are not Egyptians, man, right? So say, and if ye render me a recompense, and if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. So yeah, you're going to go into slavery. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, right? It says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly and pleasant things, the children, right? Your temple, right? America, Babylon the Great. This is your temple, right? This is your great place, right? Which is going to become the, which it is. It's an altar, right? The sacrificial altar now, because that's where you do the sacrifices at the temple. So this is your temple. You took the goodly and pleasant things into your temple. The children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, right? The self-proclaimed so-called white man, which are the Grecians. You sold us unto the Grecians. So where are we here? In Babylon the Great, sold into the so-called white man here, which is in the Bible, it's in the scriptures. Deuteronomy 28:68. The Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships, right? The Lord brought us here in ships, right? You so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, what? You went on ships and on cargo slave ships, right? They just found a cargo slave ship off the coast of Mexico. They were taking the Mexicans on slave ships too. You so-called native was on slave ships. See, they don't want to tell you that. Why? Because then you'll understand who you are. But that's in the Bible. That's those what they call receipts to prove that we're the children of Israel, man. Right? They have sold unto the Grecians that they might remove them far from their borders. So where was our borders, man? We belong in Israel, man. We belong wherever we at. It's the land that God gave us, but you remove the borders, you remove the landmarks and claimed it to be yours, right? It says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. Right? See, that's all going to happen, man. He who leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity, man. That's what the Lord said. You lead someone into captivity, you must go into captivity. You kill someone with a sword, you must get killed with the sword. It's a must. Not a maybe, not a might, not you got to vote on it. It's a must. Thus saith the Lord. It says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, right? The so-called black man, the so-called Hispanic man, the so-called Native man. We're gonna sell all you other nations that sold us. You sold us into slavery. Now you're gonna get sold into slavery. And the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people afar off. For Yahweh have spoken it, man. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai spoke it, and it can't come back. Once the Lord speaks out, it will never come back void. So, hey, you must go into slavery too, right? These are the things that's going to happen, man. So all these things that's happening upon the earth, I mean, the thing does that. Salakia, this Bible is weird because you gotta go out to go in. I don't like this Bible, but it is what it is. Yeah, so this is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. Proverbs 21 and 1 says, the king's heart, the king's, plural, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakal and as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Lord is the one who actually created the mind, put the things in the minds of the elite to select Trump to bring in this World War III, right? He put in the minds of you people to think that you're voting and that your voting counts when your voting don't count. They're selected, right? Your voting don't count, right? But ultimately, their voting don't count either. Because ultimately, it's the Lord that control their mind. To make them think that, hey, they have a shot at beating Yahweh Shai in a war, in a fair one, right? Right? It says every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh pondereth the hearts, right? Definition of ponder. So the definition of ponder, thinking about something carefully, especially before making a decision. So what? That's what pondering means. So the Lord said that he takes the mind of men and he pondereth in his own hands. So the Lord makes the decisions, right? Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, is the one who makes all the decisions. So you don't have free will. That's what people think they got, right? But you don't got free will. Hold on. God dang, I hate this thing. This is Job chapter 33. Job 33 and 14. For Yahweh, for the Most High Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, speak once, yea, twice, yet men perceive it not. So sometimes the Lord will reference things, may do things, may have someone speak into your life, come to you, you don't recognize that it's the Most High actually trying to speak to you, or come to you in a dream, and you don't understand that it's the Most High trying to awaken you, but you want to do your own thing, right? In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep fall upon men, in slumbers upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions. So the Lord goes into why they're asleep and seal the instructions of things that you to do. So he takes the thoughts of your mind and pondereth and make decisions, and then he seals it within your dreams when you're asleep. So this World War III is gonna happen, right? The race wars, the riots, the ultimate despair of life. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna understand it. You're gonna know that there is a power amongst you. You're gonna know that the Lord sent forth his men out here on the highways and the byways to tell you, to forewarn you, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, that you must repent and come back to the Most High before all danger is upon the earth, before Jacob's trouble is at full scale, right? That he may withdraw men from his purpose. See, and the Lord can say, hey, I think this man is meant to be a man of God, but you know what? I can withdraw you from your purpose and say, hey, I don't want you no more. I don't want you to be a man of the Lord no more, right? Which is thus why the Lord decided he wanted to say, hey, without one of them being born, with them being in the womb, none of them being born yet, none of them committing wickedness or evil, that he chose Jacob over Esau from the womb, really before the foundation of the world. But he's just trying to show you, even in the womb, the Lord could just choose you, right? They could withdraw a man from his purpose and hide pride from him, right? Because pride goes before the fall. And ultimately, that's what this place is in. A whole lot of pride, and this place is going to fall heavily, right? It's going to have hey, when them icy ICBM missiles hit this place, them hypersonic missiles hit this place, it's going to be a heavy fall, man. Right? He keepeth back his soul from the pit. So the Lord can either wake you up to this truth or put you into destruction. So he can wake you up to the truth to keep your soul back from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. So the Lord can put it in your dream, put it in your things, but the Lord controls everything. He'll seal your instructions in your dreams. So you can be puffed up in your mind, but your mind puffed up will be destroyed. Right? It says, he is chastened also with pain upon his bed, and the multitude of his bones with strong pain, so that his life abhorreth bread, and his soul dainty meat. So the Lord can have it to where you starve yourself to death. The Lord could choose whatever he wants. So it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. You got to fear the Most High. The only reason why you woke up, the only reason why you went to sleep, the only reason why you did anything was because of the Most High. But in this society, there's more pride in what you can do. But that's why the Lord's going to come judge this place, and you're going to know that there is a God, and you didn't make any of your own decisions, man. You thought you made decisions, but it led you to your own destruction, man. Ultimately. Right? His flesh is consumed away that it cannot be seen, and his bones that were not seen stick out, right? Hey, and that's what's coming, man. Starvation on a heavy level, man. The famine, not just of the word, but actual famine, right? This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plagues wherewith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, right? So dealing with Edom, Esau, Edom, Ham, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, all you nations have fought against Israel, man, right? Elam, you fought against Israel, but also you Israelites, you 2/3, you have fought against us, man. So you're an enemy of the Most High, and have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth, and it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult, right? See, that war, that battle, that separation, right? When the Lord's separating the wheat from the tare, the sheep from the goat, right? A great tumult from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, right? So they're talking about the race wars. The riots, the race wars, they're going to be fighting upon his neighbors. Everyone on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor, right? Race wars, man, right? You're going to have race wars, riots, all these different things before that great and dreadful day that the missiles are going to come light this place up, and that your flesh consume away while you stand upon your feet, man. Right? Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. Hey, man, that's the thing that's coming to this place, man. You got to measure the time diligently in itself, man. That's what the Most High said. Right? And the spirit of Egypt shall fail. Right? And in the midst thereof, I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, right? So you're going to go right back to the beggarly elements of the world. You go back to your vomit looking for help. But your help is just an idol. You're going to go back to trying to serve Serapis Christus, a.k.a. Jesus Christ, looking for help. But Jesus Christ is just an idol, right? Right? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the true God, the true King of the earth, man. That he's going to give power to his son to judge this place, man. Right? And to the chambers, right? A lot of these the elites gonna go to their bunkers, right? A lot of you people so-called got bunkers or hidden places, but this place is gonna destroy you, man. And to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards, and to the wizards like you, and the Egyptians will give over. Ooh, wait a minute. And the Egyptians will give over unto the hand of a cruel Lord, right? Oh, you're going to get that charagma, man. You're going to get that RFID chip, man, right? The mark of the beast, man. You're going to get that micro C-hip, man, right? You're going to give your hand over to a cruel Lord, man. Wow. Saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the outer one Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakal Kadash of hosts. It says, and the waters shall fail, and the sea and the rivers shall be waste and dried up. So hey, you're gonna have to go to the cruel king in order to save yourself, right? You're going to have to go to this cruel king in order to save yourself. You're going to have to tell him, hey, I want to take the charagma so I can save myself, because there ain't no water, there ain't no food. I got to come to you in order to eat, right? Isaiah chapter 36 and 5. And I say it's thus, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength. I have counsel and strength for war. So that's all this place is. Donald Trump is talking vain talk, man. Right? He got counsel and he got strength for war, man. right? And now, of whom does it thus trust that thus rebelleth against me? So basically, a lot of you are trusting in your vain hope of America, man, right? Babylon the Great. You're not trusting in the Most High Yahweh. It says, lo, which means to look, thus trusteth in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, right? Because America is spiritually Egypt also, right? This broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will pierce. If a man lean, it will go through his hand and pierce it, right? Dealing with you're going to get that charagma, man. You're going to lean upon this broken staff. You're going to lean upon the broken reed, and it's going to pierce you, man. So the Pharaoh, king of Egypt, Salakia, yeah, and it will go to his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. So a lot of you trusting in Trump, you trusting in America, right? So you're gonna get pierced with that, with that charagma. Yeah, right. So 2 Kings chapter 18, verse 21 says, now behold, thus trusteth upon the staff of this bruised reed, even upon Egypt, on which if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, unto all that trust on him, man. So you're gonna be in a worst case scenario, man. Right? You're gonna go from bad to worse, trusting in this place, man. Trusting in this thing, right? The Lord said that they have they have horses and they have an army, but it's just flesh. Why would you trust in just flesh, man? Right? It says Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh. So you're supposed to wait upon Yahweh, man. Trusting in the Most High Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Right? So therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, until the day that I rise up to the prey for my determination. So ultimately, this is about the Lord's determination, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has a determination, man. Right? So I rise up to my determination is to gather the nations, right? To the valley of Yehoshaphat, man. To gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them, right? So all you nations are gonna get drawn out to the valley of Yehoshaphat, to the valley of troops, the mountain of troops, right? All for your judgment, man. The books are open and judgment is laid out, man. Time for judgment, right? And it says, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy, man. So this is going to go into World War III, man. So World War III is inevitable, man. You're going to go into war because it's the desire of the Most High, man. To lead all the kingdoms, all the nations to the valley of Yehoshaphat, what you call the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? All of them are going to the Middle East in war. So that's what's coming, man. And missiles are going to get shot on this place called America, Babylon the Great, right? Isaiah chapter 63, verse 4, for the day of my vengeance, right? So ultimately, the determination of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai's heart, Slakia, is for his vengeance, man. For the day of the vengeance is in my heart, love, mind, heart, determination, right? When you determine to do something, your mind is already made up upon it, right? The Lord pondereth the hearts of men. So you think the Lord is not pondering what he's going to do? And you got to be afraid. This the thing I get out of this, though. It took 7,000 years to create the earth, or at least 6, right? On the 7,000th year, he rested, right? But we'll just go with the whole thing with the 7, right? 7 meaning completion. So it took 7,000 years to create the whole entire earth and everything in it, right? Man, animals, the birds, the fish in the sea, everything, right? You got to be afraid that someone who has power to say, let it be this, let it be that, let it be so, to speak things into existence, that he's pondering. It took 7,000 years to do this thing, but he's pondering how he's going to destroy you within an hour. Right? It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, Lab, right? Heart meaning mind, La'ab, which is your mind. That's what the Lord is thinking. He's thinking about it. He's meditating on it. Right? That's part of his determination. And the year of my redeemed. Right? So this is the time that the Lord is going to redeem the elect, man. So ultimately, this whole World War III is all really to redeem the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? And so this is Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? Right? Edom is the self-proclaimed so-called white man. That's Edom. Esau, Edom. Right? It's coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra. Right? And Basra is the chief place of Edom, man. Right? It's synonymous with Edom. Why? Because it was the chief city amongst Edom. Right? Esau, Edom. Right? Right? Which that's America now. America's that chief place of Edom. So this place, Basra, is America. that this is the glory that is in the glorious, that is glorious in his apparel. So when the Most High allow his son to come back, he's coming back in an angelic power, man. He's gonna come glorious in his apparel with those chariots, which you call UFOs or UAPs, right? He's gonna be glorious in his apparel, and part of his apparel is being what? An angelic being, man. One who cannot die, right? One that is actually a God, right? Because the angels are gods, if you don't know that, right? The Israelites are gods. We're angels in bodies, though. These corruptible bodies die, right? The Lord said, "Ye are gods, but you should die like mere men." So we're gods, man. But the Lord is coming back to put us back in that state of being gods upon the earth, right? And this is the thing that people fear, man. They fear us being gods upon the earth again. But really, it's going to make the earth better. So who is this? Cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, right? The chief place of Edom, which America, the city, Babylon the Great, that great city that has that harlot, that has the abominations and blasphemies against all that is called God, all that is called Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash, right? Having blasphemies against Yahshua Allah, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, put you in the ghettos, the barrios, the reservations, say that you're nothing, but hey, come to find out, you're the people of the living power, man, right? It says, traveling in the greatness of his strength, right? When you're an angelic being, that's great strength, right? When you come in an angelic power, that is great strength. I that speak righteousness, mighty to save. Who is he coming to save? He said he's coming to save his redeemed. His redeemed is the children of Israel, man. Yahshua Allah, the elect of Yahshua Allah at that, the elect out of the elect, to be exact. Said, wherefore art thus red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat, right? So the Lord said he's coming to stomp on you, man. It's going to get really bloody, man. The Lord's coming to kill, right? The slain of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth unto the other, man, right? It says, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the winepress fat, and I have tread the winepress alone, and of the people there is none with me. See, that's why the Lord said, wait upon me till I rise up to the prey. So once the Lord rises up to the prey, it ain't going to be none with him. We don't need to do nothing. The elites or these other people, they don't need to fear us. You better fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You better fear that Yahweh Shai is on his way, man. Which I believe you understand that, right? That's why you have to come out and say in your Pentagon that the chariots or what you call UFOs do exist, right? Because those are the vehicles of the Most High. Those are the vehicles of the angels, right? You have to agree that they exist, but you want to say that they're little tiny green men or things with big heads, but really those are the angels. Say, and I have tread the winepress alone, and of the people there is none with me, for I will tread them in my anger. See, I thought who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ is going to come back all nice. He's going to come back and give everybody hugs. Everything's going to be all pretty and all good. But the scriptures say, and this hasn't happened yet, it said he's going to come back in anger. So who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ, his real name is Yahweh Shai. He's coming back angry though. Opposite of what your Christian church have taught you. So in my anger, and trample He said, in my anger, I'm going to trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment, right? His garments. So it's going to be a lot of killing, man. So what happened to the world who you call Jesus is coming back with all this sunshine and rainbows and hugs, but it tells you in the scriptures that the true power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, is coming back, and there's going to be a lot of deaths, a lot of killings, right? A lot of judgment going out. It's that the books are open and judgment do set forth. So there's going to be a lot of people getting put to death, man, right? For the day of vengeance is in my heart. La'ab, right? Heart, mind. He's thinking about it. The day of vengeance. And the year of my redeem is come. So who is he redeeming? Yasha'Allah, man. The so-called, the ones you call black and Hispanic and Native Indian, which are really the Israelites, man. Which are really the children of the living power, man. He's coming to redeem, right? When did you say that were nobodies, right? When you say that shithole countries, shithole places, they're nobody, right? Right? Because you put us in the ghettos, the barrios, the reservations. Matter of fact, this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 10, verse 15. Now therefore keep thy sorrow to thyself, right? And bear with good courage. So this is what we're at, man. We're in the ghettos, the barrios, the reservations, but look, the Lord said, have good courage, man. With good courage, that which have befall thee, for if thus shall acknowledge the determination of the Most High Power, Yahweh, B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Rakal Kodash, to be just, right? And the Most High is just. There's no way the Lord can allow someone to enslave us and not enslave them back, right? That is crazy. That is asinine. You can enslave us, never pay for it, never go to jail, never get a punishment, but then you get the kingdom of heaven. That is asinine. That's crazy. So we got to trust that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is just. That he's gonna just let it slide. Right? For if thus shall acknowledge the determination, what's the Lord's determination? It's to redeem the elect, to redeem the Israelites, man. Right? The determination of the power most high, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Rakal Kodash, to be just, thus shall both receive thy sons in time, right? Because our children were given to another. Our sons, our daughters, and things were given to other people. Even now, we have ripple effects, where because of the ripple effect, people don't know how to, you don't know how to show affection towards your sons. You don't know how to show affection towards your daughters. So even to this day, because of what's his name? Willie Lynch. The Willie Lynch letter has which they used upon us. It has a ripple effect even to this day that affects us. To this day, to this day, and not to mention the curses, right? In Deuteronomy, your eyes shall be evil towards thy brother, which were tender and delicate among you, right? And one time we loved each other, we took care of each other, but after Martin Luther Farcoon and heroin and then crack later on, our eyes are evil towards our brother, which is ultimately the curses. But the Lord still has a redeemed that he's coming back for. The elect out of the elect, right? And the Lord said, shall both receive thy sons in time, and shall be commanded among women. So we're gonna get our women, our children back, man. We ain't gonna be under this what is it? This Moism. You know, this thing where they pass a law that you can only marry one wife when they know that's not in the scriptures, because they say they're a Bible believing country, but they'll put a law in the thing saying you can only marry one wife, and you got these women under the guise of the mistake, right? Well, the ignorance, right, which means not to know, which just means you don't know. The ignorance of thinking that a man can only have one wife, man. Which ultimately, in a sense, it oppresses a man, man. Right? That's oppression, man. That's why I said you should oppress a man in his land, even a man in his heritage, man. Because you got to go back in time when you realize about the North American native, which is Gad, the tribe of Gad, which are Israelites, which are Yasha Allah. Go back into their thing. And understand that they had multiple wives. So you transgress them upon their heritage, man. Right? Now there's Gad and women and think, oh, we can only have one and this and that. When women outpopulate men, it doesn't make sense. Right? But ultimately what? We got to trust that the Lord is just. That it's his determination to redeem the elect of Yahweh Bashem al-Washai. That he's not going to just let this go by. They can rape, rob, and murder you, enslave you, sell you, and then nothing happens to them. Right? Yeah, so this is Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. He that stealeth a man, and ultimately that's what they did. They stole us, man. They stole us. We didn't come willingly. They stole us. He that stealeth a man and selleth him. So, hey, slavery is in the Bible, man. So that's ultimately why it's going to happen to you. And this is the law, right? Whether you know it or not, Exodus is still part of the law. It don't have to be in Leviticus or Deuteronomy, right? It's in Exodus, or really the whole Bible. When you go into the whole Bible is the law, technically. That's why when people go, oh, well, that was the Apostle Paul that said about long hair. That's the only one scripture that talks about long hair. Well, may it be so, but the whole Bible is a law, man. You got to be a spiritual man. That's why I love the Lord said, the spiritual man judging spiritual things amongst spiritual things, man. And that's ultimately what this is about, man. Not being a high priest and a Hoover Crip. Man, the Lord said, how can the two run together? Right? How can that be agreed upon, man? Right? But go back to this Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand. So where are we at, man? We're in Babylon the Great, right? Spiritually Egypt, spiritually Sodom, spiritually Nineveh, spiritually Assyria, right? Spiritually, what is it? What's that one? I'm trying to think of that one, but it's basically that merchant city. Because it speaks about that in that verse, that merchant city. But that's what this is. It's a great merchant city, man. Right? So he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. So the so-called white man stole us and sold us. So according to the Bible, the self-proclaimed so-called white man must be put to death. That's it. That's the Bible. That's the rules. That's everything. So the Most High is not a liar. We got to be faithful and trust that the Lord is just, that he's gonna push forth his determination, right? Definition of determination. Says determination, definition of determination, firmness of purpose, a resolution, right? Then let's see what's the definition of resolution. Right. It says a resolution, right? Because that's his determination, right? Says a resolution, definition, a firm decision to do or not to do something. So that's the Lord's resolution, man, or determination. To do something or not to do something. So to save the elect and destroy you Edomites, man. Right? Destroy you so-called Edomites. Destroy you Jakes, you two-third Jakes, you two-third Israelites. That's not even the police. Ain't even the police, they're going to be destroyed. Right? You're going to be destroyed. Shalak Rayim. Wa Anashim Wa Kabadim. Right? Yeah, you're already going, right? Yeah, that's what we have: determination, purpose, purposefulness, resolution, right? So resolute, right? So that's ultimately what the Lord determination is, man. Right? That's his decision. It's desire. It's a firm decision. It's the Lord's firm decision, right? So when he's pondering the thoughts of a king, the Lord's making decisions on either sparing your life or destroying your life. So the Lord's got a strong an opinion on destroying America, Babylon the Great, with ICBM missiles that Russia's going to shoot on this place. So hypersonic missiles is coming with your name upon it. Right, I know. But the hypersonic missile got your name on it, man. I know. You don't got to. You got hypersonic missiles for you. You can hear the hypersonic missiles. Ask Japan how the missiles sound. How the missiles sound flying over their little island. Ask Hawaii how they felt when they thought the missiles was coming, and it was a false report. Ask them. You know what I'm saying? Just ask them. Ask them what they were thinking. Trust me, they were afraid. They didn't know what to do. What could they do? Right? There was nothing they could do.
Christ is dead.
Right, yeah. What Christ are you talking about? Yeah. It says Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9, for lo, which means to look, pay attention. I will raise up and cause to come up against Babylon, which is America, the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great, an assembly of great nations from the north country, which is talking about Russia. Russia is part of the north country that the Lord is assembling great nations. Don't you heard about the BRICS? So the Lord's assimilating a great nation like the BRICS, who got Russia involved in it, and China, right? That's coming to this place. For lo, I will raise up to cause to come up against Babylon, which is America, an assembly of great nations, which is the BRICS, Russia, India, right? Which India is the Persians, right? The Lord said that He will cause Gog, in the land of Magog, to put hooks in his jaws, to become a protector unto Persia. And if you go look up, the Iran is actually Persians. They're the real Persians. They're the original Persians. And who is Russia protecting right now? Russia said that they're gonna fully back Iran, which is the Persians. So you're in trouble. So fan the hand, roll the shoulder, fan the hand, right? Fan the hand, roll the shoulder, right? From the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she will be taken, right? America's about to be taken, man, right? For you dudes that don't like the grape doctrine, America's about to be taken, right? It's about to be taken, right? Says Isaiah chapter 47 verse 1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, which that's America. It's not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about this place, Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. Because you set all your customs just like Babylon. Christmas is a Babylonian custom. Your calendar is a Babylonian custom here in America, right? Which really goes back to Greece and go back to Rome. So we're in Rome 2.0, right? The Roman Greco Empire, which we're in right now. Right? To have all those customs of Babylon, right? So come and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, of your witchcraft, man. The Chaldeans are known for the witchcraft. They were their, like we read earlier about the ministers, transforming themselves into angel light. This was their so-called priesthood, right? Who dove into witchcraft and familiar spirits and things, right? The Chaldeans, and that's what America's all into, familiar spirits and witchcraft, right? That's why the TV is called media, right? Media goes into witchcraft. They're there to bewitch you, right? It says, come sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thus shall no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone, grind the mill. So get your bunker busters. Get your preppers, your bunker preppers, prep all you want to, right? Grind the mill, uncover the locks, right, which is your hair, right? So the Lord's unveiling and revealing the secrets of this place, man. America's about to fall, right? Uncover the locks, make bare the leg, right? So the Lord is coming to these secrets, that your food is not really food, it's GMO, right? That they're putting chemicals in the air, that there were originally 8 other or 7 other presidents before Washington, and there were more than one that were black. So which were actually Israelites, right? So what's his name? Barack Obama is not the first black president, right? So these are just little small little tidbits, right? That your CV-19 wasn't there to actually you know, it wasn't the what do you call it? The one bullet, the miracle bullet. You know what I mean? You had the jump shot wasn't the miracle bullet, right? It was the test to the new world order of things, right? To the charagma, the crocs, grapho, right? It says and that's what's being revealed. Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers, right? Right, because that's what they're doing. These nations are in bed with America with the trading, right? So it's going to be exposed what's really going on, all the tariffs and all the things that's going on, and really you can't really sustain yourself. So you're talking big talk, trying to put tariffs on me, but guess what? You need me. So all these things are being revealed. Right? And these countries are saying, hey, let's do de-dollarization. Let's do de-dollarization. Let's not use the dollar anymore. So hey, the dollar is becoming weak, right? By being revealed, right? Said thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. So putting these so-called black people into slavery and all these things, the things are catching up to you, man. Right? All these harmful things that you did to the North Americans is all starting to catch up to you, because then you're trying to tell other people what they should be able to do or can't do in their own land, and they go say, well, what about what you did to the Native Americans? What about what you did to those Negroes? So you can't come tell us nothing. That's what China said, because you're a bunch of wicked people yourselves. So you can't tell us what to do, because you've done a bunch of wickedness yourself. So the Lord said, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. The what? I will take vengeance. See, there's that word of vengeance again. That's the Most High, Yahweh, who you think is God, who think love everybody. God said he's coming back for vengeance, not for love, man. So you think God is all love and gumball machines, right? Remember back in the day, the penny gumball machines? That's what you think this is about, man. You think God is about being a penny gumball machine, man. Right? But the Lord says, I will take vengeance and will not meet thee as a man, because he's coming in his angelic power, man. He's coming in his angelic form, man. And he's coming pissed off, man. He said, I will tread them down in my anger. Who you call Jesus Christ, his real name is Yahweh Shai, and he's a black man, and he's coming back in anger, man. But what you did to his children, man, ultimately the elect, man. Right? This whole thing's about the elect, man. As for our Redeemer, what? As for our Redeemer, not the whole world, not everybody. God don't love everybody. As for our Redeemer, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, of hosts, a host meaning armies. So the missiles is the Lord's armies. The angels are the Lord's armies. Even you stupid peons are the Lord's army. Is his name, the Holy One of Israel? Sit thus silent, get in the dark, right? You are in confusion. So you're going to be in more confusion, more darkness, and more confusion in the time of Yaquab's trouble, man. Right? Get thee in darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thus shall no more be called the lady of kingdoms. Right? Because ain't America the top kingdom? Ain't America the lady liberty? But the Lord said you will not be called the top lady no more. You should not no more be the lady of kingdoms. right? The Lord's gonna take this place out, man.
Fuck yeah.
Right? Says, I was wroth with my people. See, the Lord was mad at us for a while. But guess what? The Lord's bringing back. He's going to redeem the elects, man. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into the hand of them and given them into thy hand, thus did show them no mercy. Right? Through slavery, they didn't show us no mercy, man. They didn't show us no mercy. Thus did show them no mercy upon the ancient, has thus very heavily laid thy yoke. Right? Put us in heavier bondage, man. And even when they let us go, they turn around and pass laws saying no loitering. And if you go to prison, they put you back into slavery. So every convicted felon or ex-felon is technically in the books, in the eyes of America, you're slaves, man. That's the reason why it takes away your ability to vote. Because you're just a slave can't vote. Right? It says, and thus said it, I shall be a lady forever, so that thus did not lay these things to thy heart, neither did thus remember the latter end, right? Because every kingdom rose and fell. You don't remember that the Lord said, hey, I'm going to destroy you. Right? The Lord, because they told Abraham that he will bless all the nations, but it says, those that bless me, I will bless, and those that curse me will be cursed. You haven't blessed us. You cursed us. You can't curse us and then expect a blessing. Come on now. Therefore, hear now this, thus that are given to pleasures, and that's America, man. Everything's about being in your, hey, let's go to the movies. Let's go to a fast food restaurant, right? Let's go on a trip. Let's go on a carnival cruise. You know what I mean? Living in pleasures, right? Let's ride down the street like the dudes. Christ is king. Well, what Christ? Christ is actually Greek. The Lord is Israelite. He's a Hebrew Israelite who spoke Hebrew, Hamashiach. It would be his name, and his real name is Yahawashi, right? Hamashiach is the name of being anointed, Salakia, but his real name is Yahawashi, right? So you're preaching in another spirit, opposite spirit, that's telling everybody the Lord's coming back with rainbows and hugs. But the Bible says that he's coming back in anger. He's going to tread them down in his anger. That's how the Lord's coming back. Right? Therefore hear now this, thus that are given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that say in their heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not set as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things, right? The Lord said, no. But you forgot about me. You forgot. You didn't put these things to your latter end. But these two things shall come upon thee in a moment, and one day, the loss of children and widowhood. they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, right? This is the place of the Chaldeans, the daughter of the Chaldeans, the place of Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, America, Babylon the Great, spiritually also known as Egypt, right? And for the great abundance of thy enchantments. Go back to here. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. It says, for lo, I will raise up and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her, for thence she shall be taken. Their arrows, right, them ICBM missiles, those arrows shall be as a mighty expert men, right? Because they got these satellites. The satellites is going to report the exact coordinates, right? Because that's ultimately what even Putin said. Putin said he's not worried about Ukraine getting the long-range missiles from America or from the UK. He said because they can't use them. They can't use them because they don't have satellites. And if they be shot and they're able to be useful to them, it's because the UN or America has actually helped them by using their satellites. And that is a declaration of war. So this is World War III coming at behest of your leaders, man. Yeah, it said a small one should draw you to the battle, or the least of the flock should draw you out. Slakia. It says that their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man, and none shall return vain. And the Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Be glad, be ye glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyer of my heritage. And who's the Lord's heritage? The Israelites, Yasha, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. You were joyous. Hey, be glad. Hey, this what you wanted. You want to destroy the Lord's heritage. The Lord said, be glad. O ye destroyer of my heritage, because ye have grown fat as the heifer at grass, and ballow as the bull. Your mother, right, England, even England's going to shoot missiles upon you. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bore you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations. What's the hindermost of the nations? America, Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, the daughter of the Chaldeans, spiritually Egypt, spiritually Sodom. That's this hindermost of the nations, right? The hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness and a dry land and a desert. We skip down to 14. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 14, Salakia. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, which is America, round about all ye that bendeth the bow. Right? And those bows are talking about these hypersonic missiles, man. So the Lord say, hey, call all these nations to come against this place, Babylon the Great, man. The daughter of Babylon. Right? All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, man. So all these missiles, even your mothers, even England is going to shoot missiles upon this place. Right? Because she's confounded. She's sort of ashamed of you, man. Right? And all these nations are going to be ashamed of you. Right? Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shoot against her round about. She have given her hand. She have given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. Right? Your defense system, it's really crappy. It's not a real good defense system. America don't have a good defense system. You think it does, but not when 200 million missiles are coming. It's not a good defense system. Right? For it shall, wait, here we go. For it is the vengeance. Oh, wait, what's the Lord's determination? It's his determination. It's the Lord's decision. Right? It says, for it is the vengeance of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, upon her, as she have done, do unto her. Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handled the sickle in the time of harvest, right? The time that the Lord's coming to bring, to gather the elect, man. This is the time of harvest, the time of gathering the elect, man. Sealing the elect and then gathering them, right? The time of harvest for the fear of the oppressing sword, right? Because Esau's going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he got but a short time. Esau's going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he got but a short time.
Say that again?
No, I was talking, just doing my thing.
Oh, sorry, bro.
No, it's all good. That's that oppressing sword, because he's going to be mad. We're telling him all the things that he's going to do. He's going to push the charagma. The dollar's going to collapse. All hell is going to break loose. They're going to have martial law. You're going to push the charagma. World War III is going to jump off. And then the chariots are going to come out. Yahweh Shai is going to crack the sky. And he can see all these things starting to formulate. They're starting to see chariots more than ever. Right? Those UFOs are angels. That's Yahweh Shai. That's our redemption, man. The Lord said, look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. We see the chariots every day. The chariots hover over us. We're driving to work. Chariots follow us when we driving to work. Why? Because we fear the Lord. It says angels shall encamp around about them that fear the Most High. So angels will follow us. The chariots, what you call UFOs, will follow us to work. Right? This is going to be the determination of the Most High. It says, Slakia, where was I at? Yeah, cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handled the sickle in the time of harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword. They shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. Right? Proving what? The race wars, riots, and things are going to pop off, man, in this time. Right? Says, this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 25 says, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakal has opened his armory. Right? So those missiles are going to get opened. Those missiles are going to be shot on here, Babylon the Great. That's the Lord's armory. Whether you know it or not, that's his determination to destroy this place, Babylon the Great, America, what you love so much, right? So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai have opened his armory, right, also with the angels, and have brought forth the weapon of his indignation, right? Hey, the weapon of his indignation is these ICBM missiles, man. Not to mention the chariots, but you know, the missiles, man. The hypersonic ballistic missiles, the intercontinental ballistic missiles. It's his weapon. He's gonna bring forth his weapon of indignation, for this is the work of Yahweh, of Adawan Yahweh. Wait, this is the work of Adawan, the Most High, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans, in this place right here. The Lord's going to open that up, man. With no hesitation, man. There you go, there you go, there you go. Yeah, so this is Ezekiel chapter 32, verse 10. Let me see. Wait, let me go up a little bit. Yeah, let me go up a little bit. This is Ezekiel chapter 32, verse 9, and I will vex, and I will also vex the hearts, the mind, la'ab, the hearts of many people, when I shall bring thy destruction among the nations. See, all the nations are going to see America's destruction, right? Unto the countries which thus has not known. Says, yea, I will make many people amazed at thee, and the kings shall be horribly afraid for thee when I shall brandish my weapon, man. And that's ultimately what the Lord is allowing to happen, right? Because they're supposed to have shot some long-range missiles into Russia, and then it was told that Putin shot off a ICBM missile towards Ukraine. Now, I don't know how true that is, right? But if that's so, that's like a way of the Lord brandishing his weapon. You know what it says? And I shall brandish my sword before them, and they shall tremble at every moment, every man in his own life in that day of thy fall. For thus saith Adawan, Most High, Power Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, the sword of Babylon shall come upon thee. Right? Which is talking about the Israelites. It says, by the sword of the mighty will I cause the multitude to fall and tremble, and terrible of the nations of all them, they shall spoil the pomp of Egypt, right? See, but America's synonymous with Egypt, man, right? And America has a lot of pride, a lot of pomp. Lord, and they shall spoil the pomp of Egypt, and all the multitude thereof shall be destroyed. I will destroy also the beast thereof from beside the great waters, neither shall the feet of men trouble them any more, nor the hooves of beasts trouble them. Right? So the Lord, right? These are some things that the Lord spoke against the Israelites, but what are the curses that was upon us should come upon our enemy, man. Yeah, see? Yeah, because I'm going to go to this is the blue letter, right? Because it's, you know what I'm saying? The blue letter, it says Ezekiel chapter 32, and 1 at the top, it's Ezekiel chapter 32, and at the top it says the lamentation, the lament over Pharaoh and Egypt, man. And that's this place. America's spiritually also known as Egypt, right? Yeah, let me keep going. I just wanted to share that part right there real quick. Because America's also spiritually known as Egypt. So it's the lament of Pharaoh and Egypt, man. So it's going to be a lot of what destruction towards Babylon the Great, or the place that's spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, man. Let's go Jeremiah chapter 50. Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's hand that made all the nations drunk, that made the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wines, Salakia. So Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's hand that made the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. So that's why these nations are mad at America. So these nations are going to therefore shoot their missiles at this place, man. Babylon have surely fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? For if so be she may be healed, right? So dealing with the economic problem. They're trying to fix the economic problem here in America, but it ain't going to be able to be fixed. The stock market is going to crash, right? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, right? That's the elite. That's their mentality. They're going to go into the bunkers, right? They got their bunkers already ready. They got their space stations, and they got the bunkers that ain't going to be destroyed. The elites, if they're in the bunker, that bunker's going to be perfectly fine. You little peons that got your bunkers, that's going to be your grave. But for the elites are going to make it out of they're going to make it out so they can be the first fruits of slavery, man. Right? So, Salakia, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go, everyone, unto his own country, for her judgment, right? It's that time. Her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up lifted up even to the sky. So the Most High, is time for that judgment time, man. It is time for judgment, man. Because all these nations are angry at this place. It says, make bright, Salakia. I'm going to skip down. Jeremiah 51 and 11, make bright the arrows, right? The ICBM missiles. Gather the shields. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it. So the determination of the Most High is to destroy this place and to redeem his people. It says, and to destroy it, because it is the vengeance, man, come on, man. The vengeance of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash, the vengeance of his temple. Because you took his goodly and pleasant things out of the temple. So this is what he has to do as a vengeance for his temple. Whew. Whew. Says set up a standard upon the walls of Babylon. So make your missiles, do your things, do what you're gonna do, try to protect yourself, right? Set up the watchmen, prepare ye the ambushes. Woo! Yeah, prepare for the ambushes. Because when 200 million missiles are coming, hey, that's an ambushment, man. Right? You're going to be taken, right? For Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash, have both devised and done that which he have spoken against the inhabitants of Babylon. So it's, hey, this is done. It's a done data, man. Says Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45, says, therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, that he have taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he have purposed. See, going into that decision, man. Going into his determination. When you have a determination, it's something that you have purposed. That's determination, right? The purpose that he have purposed against the land of the Chaldeans, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate. Man, so this place is about to be destroyed, man, at any moment, any time, man. Right? As soon as they push this charagma, which they're gonna do that real soon. Right? As soon as they push this charagma, well, we were reading about everybody going into their own people. So once you see the so-called melting pot not being melted, or all these people thinking everything is good, you're gonna have to go into your own people. When race wars or riots happen, people gonna go to their own people. So that's why we're setting up saying you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the Israelites, man. You need to come to your own people. You need to come to the Bible. Come back to your power. Come back to your protection, the true protection. Because Jacob's trouble is gonna be very real, right? It's gonna be a lot of deaths and a lot of killings. But the Most High have angels encamp around them that fear him. Angels are gonna protect us. But for you who think, hey, I'll just do my own thing, no angel's gonna be around you to protect you, right? Well, I'll go one more real quick, because I'm already kind of went longer than I was going to go. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, right? That's the most High Son, Yahushai, man, who's coming back angry, not coming back smiling with rainbows and throwing flowers and gumdrops and just hey, let's have a gay old time. You know what I mean? Come back as a hippie, you know what I'm saying? With a clean leopard, right? With leprosy and man, that's crazy. It says, for strong is his right hand, right, which is Yahushua, so-called, which you would call the black man, which really is from the tribe. Surely our Lord sprang out of Judah, man, right? With feet of brass as if it burnt in a furnace, so-called black man with woolly hair, angry, judgment. The books is open, the judgment, his determination, right? His vengeance, right? His purpose that he's going to purpose upon this place, man, right? For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So you got Russia way on the other side of the world, America on the other end of the world, and these hypersonic missiles or these nuclear missiles are going to be shot between each other. But America is going to get the bulk of the missiles that's going to turn this place into a desert, right? With all that, I want to give all praises, and all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well, right? To the elder apostles in Connecticut, to the bishops, the priests, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds, preaching the truth of sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, the elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom to you sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence and above all.